Oh, Capricorn rising. Oh, Capricorn rising. How lovely are your branches? It's cardinal earth. It's a tree. I'm just kidding. Capricorn risings are not a tree. They are powerful people. So the first house is where this new moon is. It's your identity. It's yourself. What is a measurement of success with regards to identity, with regards to how others see you? And with regards to your public persona and reputation, I think that comes under scrutiny here with it being Capricorn. You're planting new seeds there. Now, here's the thing. Jupiter is square to it in Aries in your fourth house of home and family. And there may be some frustrations there, honestly, with it being Aries, but there is an expansion. You are looking for some expansion of your home and family, whether that be, a partner, a new home, more kids, or maybe your kids are leaving the nest and you finally have time to spend at home by yourself and be independent. But there's something here that makes you want to expand and explore your own home, your own family situation. But that's in a little bit of conflict with wanting to be this successful person out in the world, with wanting to be the mountain goat, the person who can climb the most impossible cliff faces, right? Is that are those two working together? Do you feel like you have to be some successful person or some person who holds it all together in your life for your family, when really what you want for your family is some joy, some optimism? That's another Jupiter concept, or maybe just more family, or maybe just better connections to family. Those two things just aren't agreeing somehow. But you are exploring these things and trying to figure it out during this new moon phase. What do I consider success? And how do I achieve that for myself? Because this is how I see myself and this is how I want to be seen. And it's coming from this emotionally secure place. And you could be very emotional with Jupiter in your fourth house because it's emotions, it's your emotional security. And it could be a very kind of sensitive time for you with Jupiter in your fourth house, but it's also a time of great optimism for home family, especially once we get kind of past this new moon square. Now, Mars is retrograde in your sixth house of daily life and health. And that is somehow informing the home and family area. So for instance, if you want something, to go smoother at home, maybe your morning routine, you're really exploring that. Maybe if you're trying to expand your family, and you need to change your health routine in order to do that. Um, or it could be about, I don't really want to work anymore. I mean, Mars retrograde in the sixth house can be about that. Jupiter in the fourth house is like, I just want to have fun, man. I just want to, explore, and that's where I'm coming from. So there's a lot of different possibilities depending on every person's chart, but Mars retrograde in the sixth really wants you to focus on your health and focus on your daily routine and getting that set up and researching what you need there. It will make you feel more emotionally secure. It'll make you feel better at home, and more optimistic, and finding out what your truth is when it comes to home and family. And it'll also help inform you on this first house identity area, which is where Mercury will go retrograde December 29th. And then it's back to the drawing board. Who am I really? What is success with regards to identity, with regards to self? How do I want people to see me? It just depends on if I can hold it together or not, if I'm successful or not. What is success when it comes to identity? That's what the Mercury retrograde is about. So you may decide, during the retrograde, I really want to cut, bangs for myself. I might wait till after the retrograde to do it, but these are the types of things that come in with a Mercury retrograde in your first house, is kind of rethinking how I appear to others. And all the while, you're philosophically exploring this place of home and family, where you come from, and are the two different? Is my identity a different thing from when I'm at home? Like, do I present myself different when I'm at home than when I'm around my friends? And what's the difference? And why the difference? Am I being authentic just like I do at home with other people? All of this comes up. And it will actually culminate at the full moon in Cancer, which is January 5th. And that'll be in your seventh house of relationships. So it's something to note because this is also a relationship cycle for you then. But yeah, I would say mid-January is when Mercury and Mars go direct. This is like January 13th and 18th, I believe. Mars goes direct the 13th, Mercury the 18th of January. That's more like when New Year's resolutions really become clear and what you really want for yourself, for your family, your home life, your relationships, and also your own health. I think that becomes a lot more clear mid-January and on. So I will see you before the full moon, January 6th, in your seventh house of relationships. All right, Capricorn rising. See you then.